Wait. I did too. It was lame. That was pretty funny. Yes, I did. Nobody? I don't remember him saying that. He didn't know? You're surprised? Still, you're surprised? I want to see Mike and Dave need wins. I want to see that movie Mike and Dave need winning dates. I want to see that movie Mike and Dave need winning dates. Mike and Dave need winning dates. What's Curry's overall? 97? 96? That's bad. I'm playing
Here's
my
more.
GM.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Down low,
I'm playing
it's
my
Love and
GM.
Mozgov.
I'm gonna try to make
Irving is
Kyrie
out
fall
there, big
again.
dog, and it's LeBron in at the three.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade. And
You know why I'm dating Nye, right?
Moore with the steal.
Do you know why I'm dating Nye?
From deep. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing
So
too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there.
Telling everyone,
he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Telling everyone
Moore
he took,
with the steal.
well, quote, quote, my girl from me.
Shoots the three. Good.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation
You want to do
with
that?
the height advantage in that matchup.
Okay. So
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
To be
Yeah, I
honest,
suppose
I'm
that's
not trying
right,
to
but
be
it
mean.
still was
She
heartbreaking.
says she hates you.
Hate to lose in OT. No matter how hard you played, you want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Here's Irving. following the three by Miami.
She was like, I was like, you gonna play on my team? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And I was like, Uren was gonna come in. She was like, are you serious? I'm not playing anymore.
Here's more.
What?
And the three off target.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Cavaliers trailing. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
Kevin, when I asked Coach what he'd like to emphasize tonight, he told me that first and foremost, they cannot fall asleep when a shot goes up. He said if we give them second chance opportunities, it will make our job that much harder on the defensive end of the floor tonight.
Thank you, Doris, for that.
Gee,
Obviously, getting better position, Clark, on the boards is an issue.
Yeah,
or
that and the will to
musically
get
on
it
your
done, Kevin.
iPad.
Well, Clark,
So I
you
could
look at
talk to
LeBron's
you.
career averages right now, around 27, 7, and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game right now, and so he hits the technical free throw. Morris checked in for Miami. Big Dog comes in for Big Dog. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Williams, he's checked in for Moore.
My dad doesn't check. No.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Dellavedova. Moore with the block. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. 6 points for Big Dog. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the paint. Dellavedova dishes to James. Goes up on the wing. Count that one. LeBron's got 5.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly.
My dad said what he
get the
about
quick hit.
Moore. And again, Miami with the triple. James.
He said,
no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
He said he's not mad because that's his hometown.
Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. And
for me, at a younger age, I was...
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Good night, Mother.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
They've got Big Dog. Big Dog is out there with Big Dog. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Moore in at the 1 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Shumpert gets a wide-open look, and it's Miami with the rebound.
Do you know what,
Moore's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Mike Conley's
and Iman Shumpert,
salary
more
is?
athlete than player when he entered the league.
Oh, look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go?
I'll see. I'm gonna search it. How much? I'm gonna search what his salary is. More than 17 million. Wait, come here, Mom. I mean, okay.
What's my name? What my name is? What my name is? What did that say?
$153 million.
It does not.
It says it right here.
$153 million.
Yeah, it says Mike Conley contract and salary cap details, contract and dead money. No, that's the wrong thing. Did that honor go to Mike Conley, who signed a 5-year contract for $153 million.
Okay, so that's for 5.
No, he gets that per year for 5 years.
153 million. Like his great grandchildren won't even have to work.
Hey,
That's a lot of money.
here.
What?
G wants to talk to you.
Oh, he does.
To Grandma.
Guillermo? Hey, how you doing?
You can sit right
Doing good, doing good. So you and Chaz are playing a game, huh?
Moore with the steal from deep three-point range.
I hope so.
And
Make it
hit
soon.
Another three.
All these open threes.
Yeah, maybe we can go to a movie or something together.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry,
get the game
especially when you're
Huh?
giving up those looks from deep.
What'd you say, Guillermo? I'm sorry.
You can see
Yeah, I
they
think so
gave up
too.
a lot
How's
of
your sister?
points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
All right, I hope I see you soon. I'm gonna give you back to Chaz, who's
Keep you
misbehaving.
guys in the best position possible
I'm gonna give
at all times. So
Yeah, he said you
I like
better
this
stop.
timeout.
You're what?
And now Doris Burke has an update from the
Why?
sideline.
He doesn't have
Thank
one.
you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the
No.
Cavaliers head coach was
Chaz
saying
is trying
his
to get
team.
me in trouble,
The focus of
Gilmore.
the discussion was
Guillermo.
getting their offense to run through Love. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key
Yeah,
factor
you talk
tonight,
you
and he
talk to
still
him and
wants
tell
see
him to
that
behave
happen. I'm
himself.
sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before half.
That is so cool to be able to do that. I've never done that before. Are you making fun of me?
You're just
Does he know you're better?
Time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Miami leading by 11. Moore outside.
Oh! And I went that
From
way.
the three off target.
Yes.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the wing on the left. The three-pointer, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Moore against Shumpert. From deep. And there's the foul on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach
Free throw,
Spoelstra
99.
started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
The Heat making a switch here. Moore's checked in, and now Moore pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Another shot.
No one.
Now Moore. 5 points in the game. But they recover it. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Moore's got his third bucket of the night.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
You know, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chances.
As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season.
What do you mean, how do you
He was
do it?
handpicked by
Go on
Pat
your
Riley
roster.
to lead
That
the
says
team.
my
Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. Take a
Rookies,
look at Big Dog,
me,
leading the
me.
league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Big Dog.
Obviously, two of the hottest young players in the league right now, guys. I mean, starting to demonstrate the kind of offensive firepower that they can bring to the table.
Well, he's been totally unstoppable over the past 10 games. It feels like these two young men can score anytime they want to.
And Moore
Ouch.
kicks to Love. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
See,
It's a
he
great
roasted
point, Kevin. And
Kevin Durant.
Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field
He
goal
roasted
percentage
Kevin
as well as
Durant.
three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be
Cash.
on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes
was
the
like, "You
adjustment to
pumpkin
playing
head."
with great players.
Good point. Here's Moore. Again, the miss by the Heat. The
He's
Cavaliers
like,
trail by
pumpkin
16.
head.
Shumpert passes to Irving.
Delete. What?
Moore with the steal.
I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not even moving.
1:12 left to play in the first half. Drops in the tray. Moore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're
No,
not
I'm
making
not.
up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there. They've been very untidy with the ball here.
Noise.
You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Moore is checked in for Moore. LeBron's checked in for
Maurice.
the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Kyrie Irving.
He just said no. He's watching my broadcast and he said no. Okay.
1:02 left to
Bye.
play here in the half. The offensive rebound. Moore with the
Reese,
ball.
he just left
And it's going to be
watching
out
the
of bounds. The
broadcast. He's been
Cavaliers
watching
will
the
retain
broadcast.
possession. Williams is checked in for Cleveland.
Boy.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second.
Boy, if you don't get
Teardrop
your
shot,
ratchet.
and the layup is up and in. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away.
Crooked killer
from shooting the triple.
whalehead.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
I don't miss.
Clock at 6. Moore.
Cool.
And
Oh, I
James pulls
missed.
it down.
And sometimes
Oh,
we all
LeBron
just
James,
want to
you
show people
garbage. I
that
will
we
steal
have
the
the
ball
range.
from you.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is.
What do you mean?
He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in
Bruh,
that
just
situation.
think
If there's any doubt,
If
err
I
on
don't
the
know,
side of
he was
giving
just
the
awesome.
benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Bruh.
No good
What
on the
if
second
James
free throw.
Harden stayed with
Yeah, in
Kevin
this
Durant
quarter,
and
they've
went
had
to the
the right
Warriors
approach,
too?
driving and drawing, initiating
James
contact,
Harden isn't
create
even good
opportunities,
anymore.
Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there because when all else fails,
I'm going
if you
for the
can
buzzer.
get to the strike.
Buzzer.
That's really
Ah.
a good way to change the momentum
Ah.
of the game because you get
Cool.
points. And
Aw,
you also slow
man,
down the
garbage.
opponent
Get
because
out
the
of my
game isn't
face.
going up
Sit
and
on the
down.
And
bench
so
for
a
the
pretty
rest of the
lopsided.
game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome
He
back,
could come
everybody.
back,
It's
though.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Allen Iverson
It's
almost came
Miami
back
who's
to the
out on
Cavs.
top at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, Ernie, I'm going to hit you with a big word. It was a dismal first half for them offensively, to say the least. You like that word, Ernie? Dismal? I can't spell it, but it
For real.
sounds good. And
NBA is falling apart.
And that'll do it for now as the second
How
half
did
of
the
our game
NBA
is
even
about to
allow
get
Kevin
underway.
Durant to go there?
Kevin Harlan has the call.
Like, bruh. They're first in everything now.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. And you know, Big
No,
Dog
boy.
has been
Thought you
really
was gonna
making it
throw some
happen,
alley-oop
guys.
here.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive
The
side.
half
I mean,
court
his
like a
Look out, and then he throws
the
stuff
half
like
court
that.
like a
And you go, oh my!
I wish
How
my
does it even
player
go
was this
in? He
good.
pulls a
Oh,
Houdini.
my goodness.
Well, he is this good.
It's a pick by Love.
Give me that.
Irving drives
Oh,
in.
pull up.
Moore with the
No.
block.
Garbage. Oh, that's wet.
No good
Oh,
for
you
Moore.
missed.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
From
Pull
past
up.
the arc.
Gang brick.
And the Heat.
Oh, I
Another
made
three.
it even when it was
Defensively,
far
they just
from
look
me.
out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And he gets it to go.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked
No,
up the
it
shooter,
was
Kevin.
1946.
And for Kevin Love, such a
Started
big
before
part of that Minnesota
1946.
Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with
No one's
Greg,
even
but
gonna
Kevin
go
Love
to NBA
probably
games.
wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Well,
Yeah,
they
it
will
was
go
time
to
for
the
fresh
games,
scenery,
but they
and
won't watch
that's
it
why
on
the
TV.
Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
I bet Thunder fans were like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill myself.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
I
They want
bet
to keep
Thunder
rolling here
fans were
following
like,
the
oh
win
my
against
gosh,
the Thunder.
I'll kill myself.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
Don't fall, Kyrie. Don't make me do it again.
More with
I'll do it again.
6 points for him.
I
From
saw
the
it.
arc. That's good. Moore's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third.
I saw it when he ripped the jersey
Everything
and stuff.
going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Poke loose. Irving attacking.
What?
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And you know, coaches just love players who they can count
Don't you have a
on
Dwayne
to
Wade
give
jersey?
that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right
What
there.
do you have?
Nice work forcing that miss.
LeBron James on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 8 points for LeBron.
Just such a...
It's 6 Chaz, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what was the name of that Wheel of Fortune? Do you remember?
Will the Fortune pop? I
A
think.
well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Okay. Grammy.
And here is Moore.
You could get Angry Birds pop.
Launches a 3. It's
She
rebounded
likes
by
Angry
Cleveland.
Birds.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but
Me and her
luckily
watched it
his
like 2
teammates have
days
picked
ago.
up the slack.
Here's James.
It
And
was
again,
all right.
LeBron missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ooh.
From
Ooh.
deep 3-point range, Moore with the bucket.
What?
With LeBron gone, the Heat had to overhaul some things they do on offense, no doubt about it.
Did you see
Still
the part
they
where
kept
he was
some of
like,
the principles
they
there that had
stole
been,
our
part of
eggs.
the
Do you know
LeBron years.
anyone
Yeah,
who
exactly.
stole our eggs? He's like,
One of
would
those
you,
principles, a
would
big
you,
one,
would
was
you?
the
And he
idea
went
of
to the little
spacing
bird
half
hugger,
court sets.
and he was like,
They
you
still
look
were
like
able
you
to
would.
open up for a lot of easy threes.
Now Cleveland moving it up.
And I was like, dang, that's cold.
Mozgov kicks to LeBron. Irving dishes to James. Moore
Give me
with
that,
the
boy.
block.
The shooting numbers just
Ah.
aren't there yet in the quarter.
And again, Miami with the triple.
Easy.
You know, once he crosses...
Cavs. I don't even want to play y'all no more. I'm just gonna send. I bet. I wasn't watching the draft, so I didn't know. I don't know who the 76ers got. You're on broadcast. You're on broadcast. Oh, you forgot, huh? Every day. No, I don't. I will end the broadcast and say I don't. I will end the broadcast and still say no.
I try and try. And I start to be sensible. You know what I mean?
No, I haven't.
So it's time to get away. It's time to get away.
I'll end the broadcast and say no. Look.